na we invite on na yenti okọ na eno na amafo bisa say onye show the team be take advantage ye be said eno nsem sitie FC Barcelona so ye dey nsem na pie fi Real Madrid ye be Roma so ye transfer window dey be close in England no sign it here say team be ya record you from Nottingham Forest almost signing 19 players in fact when I know the akoka ho they say 19 is likely to be 20 new players in one single window. It could be a record. Yababa share I know on some matches are on no yebe rum na share no said is it Chelsea. Omni Southampton ebo nyame adoma na nwumre ye de hon some eba and then someone who do nyina Andy Garcia as yebe rum all the videos all the images ni nyina be me enjoy live on 1HD TV. We are also live on Facebook. And one is our searching Pure FM TV on Facebook. Go on our like page, no, and that's our follow. Turn on notifications. Anytime we come live, now I notify. Saturday I'll be to me. I will show no. Jumadi, I am live. I will Cheers FM Otakrade, Bro FM, and so I will a Sunyan in Potemo at the FM. I will Techiman Time FM. I will Offenso. And of course, my woman on no. So Belgium, a Pent Radio Belgium. A on out here and can't pay. The chair a Pentecost as of one Pentecost for na Pent Radio. And say any mamma Belgium yeah chill ya Najmai only Abusiano and just a come out. We are live on Pent Radio. Samson Alco France Adamfopa Radio, Adamfopa Media, our radio station, Adamfopa Radio, Mr. Ike. And the Omo na no ye chill bia Jumade live Christian Atrase Andy Garcia Atrase bet you be tries and so and the bright can come bodu na gopem se du mienu baba pem wa good ye honsem na ye de eba yaba every Sunday Ghana Football Association 28th ordinary section of Congress and ashase na said ye honsem sitian ye de ba every president in Sembia tuja. Or is it saying F no transparent way of doing things, no? Ama obia yisa perception of a bribery, no obia ye free team respect to the FA. Every president some of the two they analyze this answer no. Ashanti Gold Sporting Club, SU Ghana Football Association at the High Court. Ni nyina for demotion I demote you no. E hon sensem na. Yaba the merits of their case. In fact, it's not for us to look at the merits of the case, but we will look at the reason and I say basis because the merits of the case will be looked at the law court. It's a go fast in the amount. So I am careful and I say do good in a court to be you and also who now the merit of case. Assembly as an American and Yandi una kind near the court.
Says I don't because he produce tip. Is a video sao.
Okay. Okay. Some of the okay, Coach Masoud Didi Dramani, assistant coach of the Black Stars, Wakasa Diafa, the national teams, no Wakasa Black Galaxies. Ghana Football Association has cancelled the Champion of Champion game. And also Basu between Kotoko Nehas. Henry Asante Chum the Kasama F what the reasons. Eddie Ababontin clubs no say no sign no more this cancellation. Yeah, the one some eba. So Hearts of Oak team no ewo Kumasi. Hearts of Oak team no Kumasi. Na and the share no my yenesa gomo ha. No my prepare for Champion of Champions. No my go bomb first league game. Yeah, maybe so Hearts of Oak say we here through on plans no. Agu bibi mu anana say plans na say na. Kwame Prado. Ega sama Accra Hearts of Oak or the Sansem no. And so ebeba eni nyina no eba ojumedi so. Galka G6 Accra Gold Olympics are champions. Now, according to Olympics, Omaka Sama was saying, Hearts of Oak were the west side in the competition. Operado are responded to an assembly. Yadeba Asantigo no Gabrante Evans Adomako to go on loan to Kerala. Yeberum got a consultation saying, and almost a preseason air corny bibiani inano. Yadeba Ujumedi so. Andy.
Chamo.
Well, Nyami Adumachna a strong birthday. Yeah. Birthday way strong. A more ding. Birthday Kasiepa. Yeah. Fantastic Chairman AG.
Yeah.
Chairman AG.
Fantastic.
Chairman AG.
Yeah, Chairman 1.
Chairman 1. A chairman birthday.
Yeah.
na chama sana osin krani nyina ye ka wote
ah osin nyina wote
chama man nka ba bizi chama itunka chama katebo chama
ka de o ma no ate o to ne nkra no ate
the chairman happy birthday in advance e bon person nyame for fradum nkwadum china be celebrate you ankasa chairman AG ono na chairman of AG group group ne so pa ye members of the AG group is it we ma adi so ye dwuma mienu wa hasa o AG mesum sa oh we are actually near a AG kwa this kind of okay 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 well yes I'm here omutie radio so no yako off kakrebi but we are live on Facebook nti obetimi monitor I understand say a lights out baby I must no baby I have transmission no fan
movies are house here patas
ya nti ya nyina ena ma na basa Andy well Christian mama kwa bai
chairman
bibia da din
adum
bibia da din de na say
bibia da din
kakaka yon kwan ye wade yon kwan ye wade na me hu say mrantie ne kekese ani because also it was form because I think they say how many days about 81 days to Qatar right to the start of the World Cup. So when your arrangements are all we go say dollar no kwa neko and they say imwiding and imwiding but and then echo idea you best start a promotion for Qatar you be all promo jingles near last chance travel Holland insurance AG group you renimu betika num nyina ye more points say be what I say na bibia akoso nandi fe kwa mononi na ye hwa mononi nsim nsam ben na ene boy nkomo is say Scott Parker ko
yes Scott Parker eko said wadika aka no and
first manager
this season's Premier League you know but chairman criticisms kakran so ekosu after say Bamba for decided so on sake Scott Parker no enkofo ntiase na mema reason why enkofo ntiase and notable ones ni bi eyo penye friend Rio Ferdinand
me kwa
ntiase now ejareba me run it through kakra with Scott Parker results are not onya yabo 4 games in a Premier League and these are the results are not bomb of enya also my first game almost Aston Villa by 2 goals to nil and almost second game Manchester City share 4-0 the third game Arsenal ever share 3-0 and now Liverpool so chain Anfield they born 9 na dodo na see oche Aston Villa share no
enti ohema diama memi sa mesum ne omunya adwani mesum ne omunya adwani olusu to City 4-0 masa City no otimi chi Arsenal no nyina sha 6 City otimi chi Manchester United sha 6 Chelsea no City way out of the league of Bournemouth Arsenal the same thing Liverpool the same thing boy ni of the big 6 now lose minim say be 9 na so mabufo but to all equals no oma ekwa bi seven so mkra bro so kakra Aston Villa what chena say no why sack the man where them say we there are they
and Christian but my man sanfa we into aso ansa na Christian asaba the reason why also want to say bi muso want to say no say after Liverpool game no ka say quality Liverpool kran dey Liverpool bro bomb of Subebre na chairman her signings are Omoyema Scott Parker now can't Nottingham Forest there 19 players so far but still Omokraso Munyi with transfer window no
another signing
20 I don't remember bomb of 4 signings this season adema coach Scott Parker any results are never bomb of original so Asake manager no ti here on the players here be one more free signings be ewum amudo omobaye and is a project we na yahwe signings are omoye edema openye Francis Scott Parker eno efa eye bomb of omo team no edema na ekoso enti chama no signings no omo fa branch Francis Joe Rothwell edini free eye Blackburn free omo fa Ryan Fredericks edini free West Ham United chama na free omo fa branch Francis Marcus Trevana from Middlesbrough 12.5 million pounds. Neto from Barcelona free. And Marcos Senesi from Feyenoord 3.5 free. Now, so far the signings in here. Team are free relegation or free division championship naba. Nobody competing with other clubs. The signings on we are in here. And not the buy or the boy. And Tia Sama referred on Scott Parker and the bomber for the chairman in here.
Or say gets them promoted, beat Villa and lose to City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Madness. And I kind of agree with Rio. Say or lose to City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. You shouldn't sack him. Sanka, ni defeats near to, let's say, Brentford, Crystal Palace, any Fulham. Then you are thinking, okay, maybe on your cut for it.
Chairman, do na ne bamba for the nyadwen say o masake manager Scott Parker.
Yeah.
Because so ne signing so any teams are no maba olusu ye na. Omo jiri say we deserve to be sacked.
Christian,
Chairman, adwuma ba ko a pressure wo mu pa ye coaching.
Enyasem keto o.
Especially with Europe. Onim say last year you go Spain 20 teams in the ball La Liga no. Emu 11 sacked their managers before say end the season no. 11 over 20. Me kai pass first manager sake no na I think c'est Levante. SK Paco Lopez. Ni abobe 8 games after 8 games and almost sake Paco Lopez. Hetafe SK Michel. No just 1 point after 8 games. So be akra refia Barca SK Koeman. And you know teams na e ball La Liga last season 20 teams. Yeah season you know. Number 11 as Akio managers. Last year in the Premier League, 20 teams in the Premier League, you know. Yeah, season, you know. Number 10 as Akio managers. In fact, one of them, SRK managers me, you know, in the same season. Now, because of the benefit of Premier League status, Edema Wintino. Ya na Edin say honest who see on team say eko form. Chama ya jitum. Onim say last year chama ya di we mum. Last year team made 20 for Premier League in Norwich,
yeah.
The way cry. Sika Norwich nyaye no na 98.6 million pounds.
Obi skade.
So ko Premier League na your TV TV channel based on certain quotas be. First one equal share. Equal share in Kwano, Norwich 79 million. Facility fee 11.3 million. Merit payment based on your position.
Yeah.
Only 2.7 million. And a commercial revenue 5.6 million. Okabomwa team now call relegation our way you know. All kono now on the 98.6 million pounds neko.
Almost 100.
We Norwich from the next team also did 19th. 19th chairman Watford call relegation. Watford call relegation you know. Sika Watford no dey kono na 101 million pounds and a Watford dey call. Now the next team also call relegation last year na Burnley also 18 from the league table call relegation. All call relegation you know or the 103.9 million pounds and a call relegation. Comparatively so free Premier League no echo Germany team a German Bundesliga Bayern Munich sika onya na 65.4 million euros. Now where the difference?
Yeah.
The away here Audi 20th. Premier League no Chema enya 98.6 million pounds. Team na oji German Bundesliga enya 64.5 million euros. Look at the big difference. It's in the Premier League no so much attractive for sika wom. So honest, Aaron person be lose our status as Premier League club no. It's in Abasia, they will do everything possible so they will maintain their Premier League status. Chairman, issues in the one into Masaki manager no. And the car can be no correct. Bournemouth first game of the season, almost Aston Villa 2-0. Ya jutum. But Aston Villa 2-0 we no. Team bia or de a Bournemouth Abobiano. And your biggest win so far in the season. And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Liverpool biggest win of the season. In fact, Liverpool first win was against Bournemouth. And then biggest win so far 9-0. So far, Arsenal biggest win was against Bournemouth 3-0. Man City biggest win so far in the season was against the same Bournemouth. Almost I think it's 4-0. And the team Bia, apart from some first game, team Bia any Bournemouth share, they record their biggest win in the league so far. What is much worse for me? Say, Chairman, only say Premier League, you have 4 games. Bournemouth total shot, in fact, almost 2 goals. I consider 16. In the Premier League, your team Bia in the past 2004-2005, Chelsea I consider 15. The whole of the season, 15 goals. But so far, just 4 games into the season, Bournemouth are considered 16.
But Christian, according to reports now, what's the one say? And just performance in Wasakino. The comments being so because fine, of course, you talk about the performance, and also can't performance or can't say me was an Andy Gaze or see honest in supporting in the window. But honestly, feel say a betrayal. Say, I'm not trusty. I'm a mama who say. This is the financial situation of the club. It is a wow team making it look like. Oh, they had not. I say, I mean, fine, you have results, but it's going beyond that.
Chairman, say comment in your background resource, young resource be saving. Say comment in your ABA a good team when you see now resource, the resource will save you your job. But resource in your manager resource in a banana. Chairman, why never very careful, one shot, not team no relegation. And no crescent teams no booming in any day. Teams no so no dear. But will be any Bournemouth Asia. That team no recording the biggest win so far in the league. After 4 games, Bournemouth on total shot of Mabono 21 after 4 games. On him say Premier League buy after 4 games. Team one above 4 games now the shot on target the shot total shot no West way back in Sunderland 2013-2014. I above first 4 game we no not Sunderland about 21 shot. Since then Chairman ebin CBM say above first 4 games not team total shot less than 21 ebin see this year. And you know results no enye there 80 I'm very careful no man as early as possible and to me anye bibi amfa ho a 100 trend ne koswa na Bournemouth enso relegation baby a mini and the news ya adwene say okay every team on no mabo no the first game was against probably the equals and was share 2-0 afi obo against teams are almost start to some pedigree I was no no and having lost to them no why don't you give him about 2 games later see am fa start 2 games ni we what me am proper judgment again teams now promotion back into the Premier League no miensa back we Fulham chama all Fulham for spendings signings anya hweminim so makofa Benleno Fulham makofa Jao Pahina makofa Issa Diop. They've made quality additions to their team. Nottingham Forest here can say we Chelsea free on more team are spending by Nottingham Forest
19 players.
As at Adopami rested you normal spending over 150 billion pounds.
Yeah. So
teams now promotion back into the Premier League, Obia spending than Naomo. Don't forget, and that Bournemouth Energy Championship. Fulham Nigeria. Bournemouth the second in the championship. Even Fulham now a J Championship, I'm making quality additions to their team. Bournemouth play second our championship. Ubaya, you have not added much quality to the team. So results were there. Maybe I'm not managers will come, managers will go. But unless they go back into the transfer market and be close, but as early as possible, so I'm very fast and go into the transfer market. And to me, add the quality to the team. Even managerial changes may not save the club. Maybe a trend we are in, we no circle relegation because Bournemouth Omontoy, Fulham at all, Nottingham Forest at all, Obi at all, the OJ Championship no krato. What would this second? Ubaya a free for me, free me and other players me never can one. Look at our purchases. So how do you compete? levels na sisan championship any Premier League no there's a big difference. You know, and some managers no results no say that what's akino. But it doesn't matter who they bring in at this moment. They have to go back into the transfer market and make additions to the club.
Okay, Obi Trice. First casualty, Scott Parker.
Yeah, Chairman, OJ 9 was here, Pamos Adana.
9. There is a team show 9.
No, Chairman.
Ralph Hasselhoff.
Yes, Ralph.
Origin 9.
Yeah.
Origin 9 from Manchester United.
Yeah, but Ralph Juma Oye was Haramtino Bianim say he's a very good coach.
That's who is Juma Oye was.
So
Villa day 1.
They tell you a Bournemouth main come. Okay, ask now Musho me come here. Because a Bournemouth.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Bournemouth, it was clear on the wall. Omoni ask now we uti open in the comments no. Who yes support a crowd befu. Oh my team, I know they do. They're okay, can't basa. It was Argent Crown against Liverpool. No? If I'm the owner of Bournemouth, same day you'll be sad. And I'll share Liverpool match now. Liverpool first goal by 3 minutes. Second goal, 6 minutes. They are cannot to Van Dijk. Nimrante goals apart from Mo Salah. Even Mo Salah or assist the So I mean, there's a man from the blast. First game,
as you're not very upset. The comments,
no word. Or lose to Arsenal in some no kind, you know. I was shocked. I was really shocked. I quite said in some. I quite said someone that Thomas Tuchel can't preseason. Oh, this team does not look good. I saw Frimpong so some kind, you know. Miami who there a hackot team, no. You know that kind of message and 9-0. MCC just 4 times in the Premier League. And he's got to go. And not surprising at all. You can't give reasons in a way. No, you've lost 9-0 as a manager. 9. Also, Kofi now Kofi now Samba because Premier League platform no. Into Uji 9 against Liverpool, Ubaji 10 against Man City, Ubaji 6 against Spurs, Ubaji 5 against Chelsea. Na season no. See, I have 4 matches. Ukra goal difference of -14. Now, the Ben now bet it 14, I bet drew +1 and a +2. Inti, you have to take a very tough decision and get him out. It's as simple as that. And Bournemouth, me catch your chairman say, no, Scott Parker, Ejuma or any day.
Well, to say Bournemouth, your first casualty, we are waiting to see who next. If it's Steve Gerrard, between Steve Gerrard and Brendan Rodgers, and so the results in court. And I insure Frank Lampard and so Lampard will lose to Lisi now. It's also on your careful, but all the same, you know. Well, I think say it was a bit harsh. Come on, debate 2 games. Anyway, Andy,
and now former Burnley manager Shandai Nidin here, Bab. Say on Nebia, yeah. On I saw Mohesibia, Omodia Jumana Bemana, on so to us where they are bomb of team. Shandai.
Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche.
You were the last manager to be sacked last year.
Yes.
Burnley. April, no Mosakino. 8 games remain, no, that 18th. Not Burnley, that 18th.
Well, trust.
Okay, Chairman, you to so now you remu Manchester United and so Kakrana and a branch of friends Anthony and so Ekoduru ewo Manchester na Anthony Koduru no oto aso ekoye ni medicals no Emma uremu Carrington Emma bibia and so etimi cause but on Anthony there no Chairman openya friends Marco van Basten where you Carrington Anthony that's a video from a CCTV camera ewo Carrington abra we no na onina nam Carrington but Chairman openya friends Marco van Basten also a former player for Ajax team no o say as Ajax for Manchester United I say Ajax for Manchester United
okay
cause Anthony for 100 million a day o say player no sheda any outstanding deal say team 100 million for a branch of friends Anthony na unim de Manchester United betua but no na amon confon so sa comparison we jare me a branch of friends Anthony any Ellen Brahalad and Julian Alvarez Sikana Manchester United etua for Anthony any Sika Manchester City and so enya etua for these players Julian Alvarez any Ellen Halad Anthony any 100 million euros Ellen Haaland and Julian Alvarez there no combined 77. And people are saying say Manchester.
Obi, but say Ajax they turn at the end or say say Man United do be no my desperate.
Now is that Ajax so mo go turn 100 no. As the Chelsea versus Chelsea versus Bournemouth.
Yes. Sana market it here. And I'm say Jim Radcliffe so yes obeto team no. Ama the Glazer family, she's come there talk Casemiro, she's come there Kofa Anthony. In fact, before Sana Radcliffe Becker so better Man United no na Man United Chelsea Andre Rabiot nomine Marko Arnautovic nomine Kaka this guy Milenkovic Savic and all of those players. It say I hope Kakraba and I was some beefy up squad. Maybe Manchester United against Liverpool so demonstration of course so into na honest no person more PZ fans no. Anthony a flair player or a player I mean person me compare it to Kelvin De Bruyne na when person me compare it to Bernardo Silva but or a player or who those little spaces or to me the passes now to or a player who create a lot of chances just that said the last 2 or so seasons was share said 20 10 and 12 so that's about 22 goals in 2 seasons 22 years lots of potential on me sure say in Manchester United bobo ko no yon e ba be sisan yo ma bebre nanso o Anthony now o Jadon Sancho now Bruno Fernandes now Eriksen now Casemiro now Scott McTominay now Alessandro now Malacia. I think United can compete at a certain level but that's how the market is £84 million. When you are desperate, that's the sort of and will be size can be now be year top player. But Nancy Musono potential boy heading chain boys no my establish your 30-year-olds no. So the dynamics of the market. I just wish him well, and I'm just hopeful. Say all my price tag ni weighing it down. Yeah, the bia in run here come about Paul Pogba and Harry Maguire price tag that almost no. Pressure no na no heading. But ebiom we see a Ten Hag nankasa na kwala and nsaka no nti me sure so or GDS runku onimu say obetumi aye bibia ma no and boy no so kire say nkrani onya Manchester United no obebo nti the ball is in his court deal done Manchester United na dan anim no say me sure say animu yai obetumi asiakan nyame aduma yawada yawada na United bebo me sure so obetumi asiakan but yes, me sure say na otwe wie ya idea na chese bibia to din na ono so abeka team no fast or speed fine control ono so was attitude winning mentality fighting attitude good patches says I was certain hard na Manchester United for Enyason Faso.
Well, German 5 years ago and not 10 years ago, you can't £100 million and then an established footballer. I hope so be making impact.
Mekai, how many years ago? I think about 10 or 12. Sergio Cragnotti spent £100 million for Lazio. I mean, it was huge.
Yes, huge.
I say, hey, is coming out. But $100 million buys just one player.
100 million is just the new 10 million.
Yeah.
First part 10 years ago, and then 100 million in the value. It is 10 million back in bed 10 years ago. Chairman, as in Venga can say we are say young stopping be 5 years ago, be 8 years ago, and as in Venga can say we see young stopping now. We will get here. Finally, we are here. 18 me dem say will be koto player plan ball 100 million be biana. Yana mpese me de me blame mo sa because ye ya be do be aba be dri. Neymar sale no and I say bibia it opened up everything 222 million and the club was willing to pay for one player 222 million euros. A coin no on purchase a do obenya 100 million 130 150 first part now on this year two player 100 million crowd. Zidane no me establish any players no me quite established now you will think say value that expensive no. You are not buying at this level. But I try to answer my baby do I say so you don't blame anybody. ohwe ne stars or the man I asked for last season na chairman kabaka say wosoro but saa na market na akwakoye saa na akwakoye especially almost people and that match there chairman they will try to exploit you but adeba come and age edema yas ni say sometimes you need to learn the business aspect of the game. Chairman, I asked for branch of a friend shows. I'm offering around 2 million. I'm at on 11 million. Graving batch. I'm the man buy me kino. I'm off FNI for Mankasa Youth. I'm at on 24 million. Sebastian Hala. I'm offering 22.5 million. I'm at on 34.5 million. Lisandro Martinez. Chairman, I'm at on 7 million. I'm at on 67 million. Abrante Ekana same CCA. Almost on 15.8 million.
They are selling for 100.
Over 100. Business aspect of the game. Look at the profit they are making. I can say yen funny low, yen policy yen high. So they pick these players very very cheap. Add a little quality to the player, and 2 or 3 years later they make sometimes profit over 1,000%. For instance, Romokon Omotoni. So Oton player 15.5 million. Now Oton over 100 million. Look at the profit margin.
Yeah.
And they are making money. Omo than Borussia Dortmund. As a press, I said they are not vying for Champions League. Expectation level is that big, sir. So they have the luck to say, okay, let's go and pick these young players, add a little value to them, and sell them 2 years later, and they're making huge profits. Huge profits.
Well, Andy,
Chairman,
no, I mean, when he was guys, but when he was coming in one, you say a talk be no sober. Ronaldo to Napoli, Victor Osimhen to Manchester United, no Biscaka.
Yeah,
it just say Ronaldo do love with this Kaka no go Victor Osimhen. Okay, agent. But one Portuguese journalist said the deal won't happen because when himself how Ronaldo will stay at Manchester.
Javier Agua. Na down for Cristiano Ronaldo. O kasa asem no El Chigrito but anopa say Chigrito for no enso delete sa story na free on website o. Say Javier Agua no
I can't say
happen no. Wako delete sa story na free o.
That just a bit happen
because what we are gathering is still ni agent no eguso ene Napoli for ni din komo. Oye Mendes ene Napoli for ni din komo say nka umbeti ase na Ronaldo ababe join Napoli team no.
Normally this guy can Ronaldo na Victor Osimhen aba. Hey, Obi.
Yeah, Chairman.
I'm reading Gazo.
No correct.
And the Ronaldo this guy can walk with Victor Osimhen.
I saw also called the Open Champions League about the MC platform available like what no. And now about Italy hold down him senior Italian Serie A ni here. But Osimhen the MC obi a wa ball ache bia ni Mr. Brandt no. Oh yeah, now say Manchester United for better now. No matter I was on comaton da. Oh yeah, sharp African striker, and it would be nice to have him at Manchester United. Unya Anthony on the left or on the right. When you Marshall, whichever way. Bruno as a 10. Osimhen in front. Oh, you are guaranteed maybe 30 or 32 goals. Osimhen. So deal will go through there will be I think it will be the transfer coup of the season.
Well,
but Napoli are not ready to let Osimhen go. Omunye so bema Victor Osimhen.
I mean, but Osimhen has not go Ronaldo because Ronaldo to me mount, you know, the same energy. Ronaldo some 3 years ago, I'm sure that Napoli has almost half of their team in Belgium from Belgium. What I say, but today, it's not the same Ronaldo. I mean, it only makes sense that you want to keep Osimhen because Osimhen can give you that energy for those games. No, it's sad, but Ronaldo should understand. Say, maybe I do know. On Tuesday, but them say Bono over Chats and China and Hano.
Okay.
Balvakuzi, Uncle Balvakuzi.
Uncle Cordoy. Okay. But Chairman, Lisandro Martinez so far said no performance at Manchester.
Oh, so far 2 very good games.
But any dear born Gramson is
Gramson is a Saka Sabim.
Ejarima Gramson is a Sama Waka about a branch of friends Lisandro Martinez. Go no then now can they minim Chairman Way.
I'll say he's not particularly special at anything. He will get found out in the Premier League. Gramson is there. I'll say on who's on special on channel who na dia o ya de pa but say nche Premier League for be hu no na say you can say the Van Dijk hu no Van Dijk me say Premier League for the managers no on say over Europe na am teams no on some coaching staff no Christian Niobi enye ahaya coach ba no have 2 assistants na technical team dey 17 no almost set piece coach strikers coach
defenders coach
Trent Alexander-Arnold they were true
well there were ranking of technical teams into your team Premier League you were more the best in terms of tactics, the best in terms of defending, the best in motivation, the best in physiotherapy, the best in scouting. Into our ratings now, into you Chelsea now your manager, or show technical team now. Football manager and more assessment say okay in the Premier League, Chelsea technical team no in terms of individual qualities no man the worst maybe Bournemouth. Into our ratings no into be a press obenya every specialized area no benya will be sports science data analyst also for be and some be 9 chief scout who was scouts be edu in game post game opposition scouting and all of that. So even academic coaches under 23 under 18 munyina they are also rated. So
that's team back where teams no say for instance Man City AG League almost entire technical team back yes they were about 30
yeah
that's the backroom staff of
dietitians nutritionists
now say America European champions England now me hear Arsenal TV now Arsenal for no move no buy now Arsenal technical team no omo nyina je obom nsemo nipa bebrebe say omo yadmo team back and ti some can some find out obetimi ye obi ho adwuma what you say okay drop by say you know some bebo matcha analyst no be man a whole video of a defender on bebo no the strengths the weaknesses the bibia eti o kofi ye dia man say go sua
we kind the Otoado the Nigeria for
yes what you say enti no you find about grandson is no omo de man no be see Lisandro no
but
because of Maguire
most likely but chairman your coach biaso na finding it out. Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid, they be Benzema to Vinicius to Benzema, but their winning side is unstoppable. Pep Guardiola, Obiasu in the style, no, they are unstoppable. But minimum diagram soon as can't I mean, in all fairness to Lisandro, Obiafe no free Argentina, Abe Dutch era divise, Nyamia na Dum were Manchester United, Obia United problems, all being in a height cry, major factor. But what I say, at least he's an aggressive defender. Or obia or bobo na or the who nyina eto e ma team no into at least say ye nhwe no cry for half a season cry na you know say Rafael Varane enjoy the partnership with Lisandro Martinez Graham Souness say na say munen can be I don't know but I mean Lisandro man is space no
omo be ya of Maguire na ba say de omo start
chairman say me no na tahwe movies pa si we movies we are na esia na cast ni ba ya hu ni pe ba nye ni package wo nye ni package wa cast
involved in
the production of the movie na ye hwe no obetimi the be 10 minutes now we cast ni we a lot of individuals obia ye the best in their various field and they dem nyina ba together to bring out the best in people ba ya ka we nyina no chairman ni nyina isikasemu nka kombe do sen ka bia bo so betimi employ be 10 people e bia physiotherapist wa appoint e bia psychologist wa appoint e nutritionist wa appoint e motivator wa appoint we nyina omu nyina be ya adwuma se de be ya player no gina park so a obetimi ama in the best but Man City can do that because they can pay. Arsenal can do that because they can pay. Ade bia limited ye de ntimi nyina no basically come down to money. Yeniska ye kombe do pass nke betimi aye na bia nka se de abofo no ye mu football etimi piki obia casting ba team ni ba technical team ba na nka various technical department na come together na nka e dia team no but you always limited by sikasem Said the last week near this case, you know, England from the first said they would like their own players to play because World Cup over. I'm watching one more. Harry Maguire should play at the World Cup because see I can't man national team now. He's not that bad. 18 so first says what bench of Manchester United that one shot even the coach will not make a very strong case in tears of Harry Maguire. So the pressure will begin to come. Mentias here, how do you begin to say blame player, criticizing a player? The last 2 games our bono, Manchester United best player, man of the match award twice from Lisandro Martinez. Now no Southampton yes you ever Premier League yes no tia yenye tumu but for 6 area ball the best Manchester United player of far most area ball on that day. 2 games man of the match and a Brenton Etimiaji. How then do you begin? So criticize such a player. It is because they want their own to play. At this moment, the coach must begin to stand his grounds because results are far. And your coach never sack you. Those people that sit on TV to criticize you, trying to impose players on you, no. And you man answer far. When results statistics are very bad, the same people will turn against you. Sankrofuna, or my friends here trying to find fault where there is no fault, no. So the Harry Maguire bebo. Now the air looks so bebo. Now results different. The same people will begin to turn at you. Don't listen to them. Stand on your grounds. As long as these players are giving you results. 2 games, no, someone just said not a winning. Last year they played 2 games against Liverpool. Liverpool showed 9-0, 9-0 aggregate. For the first time in so many years, Liverpool. And second consecutive game, Nanya convincing play there, but eventually they won. And the player now first says, Chino was your best player on the night. The agenda that started. Ten Hag, Chairman, on standing the ground. So I just say, the team.
Okay.
Chairman Rio Ferdinand so as well message you are Arsenal supporters. Now, I remember Rio Ferdinand the message to Arsenal. Any Arsenal fans now Chairman BKB. And they or free dakwa. And Dr. Safueje munyina moka ho. Na Ferdinand say abutre.
Don't go overboard. Rio Ferdinand wants Arsenal fans not to overhype Gabriel Jesus and say he's overshadowing Erling Haaland at Man City, despite the Brazilians' unreal impact so far in North London. Nobody has said he's overshadowing Erling Haaland. Haaland has had 6 goals so far.
Yeah.
In the Premier League, was in
4 matches, 6 goals.
6 goals. And I used to Gabriel Jesus actually 2. But I say Gabriel Jesus is a joint leading assist. 3 on it, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, some I can. I'm on TSC. You ever see a chance say team na ye? What by was to say team no? Yeah, we are not overhyping him. Masa, on the Manchester following again and go or don't TV so come near Kansama. Yeah, TV then you knew someone can find Marcus Rashford. Rashford no one. I give Jadon Sancho and why him someone can find. You be overhyping. Woman tells you when you are born. You're the new player. You're all yard. Or yeah, that's a Manchester mom journey Munina. Gabriel Jesus.
Now, Arsenal for Antoine Griezmann. On his answer.
Okay, you say Griezmann. You say about Atletico for so. Say, almost you see no. Say almost about. Say also about less than 29 minutes every game.
Yeah.
It is almost 60 something minutes. 62nd minute. No number.
Yeah.
Just almost biti. 7 minutes no.
Yeah, because also mandatory clause no. Also what you don't almost sign a permanent. So Griezmann your Barca player. And to a bubble 30 more than 30 now. Also more sign a player.
And it's sometimes someone you might sign.
It is you.
It's number 29. It's almost 30 minutes in it. About 61st minute here number 62nd, no, 62nd is
Obano be
the goal of the a hard dream. Arsenal for Griezmann can you bad. So obviously a good signing.
And about can I prefer me pair with Wilfred Zaha. Yeah,
Zaha for Arsenal.
Yeah, Zaha for Arsenal.
Any problem where a honor the uniform.
It's all about 9. So
there is Zaha him you Zaha no left no both free. You're Martinelli. They say your team, they say what show.
We are spoiled for a choice.
Team 9 years Aston Villa. Say you be see a show man.
Mikel Arteta catches me through on your no. Opposition is a bina homano. To one year no.
That's a matter Pepe. Chanka Zaha no enya bado.
There be empeno.
Cause Zaha between Zaha and Griezmann no. Griezmann eba fe no be adapt. Zaha no oni bobo chairman. Oni wo friend Zaha.
Okay. Some maybe an year last 2 seasons. And they say Fabio Vieira got in Cheu. They say revision Makinos so wingers. Makinos to Timbo baby.
I can't be Zaha no winger.
Them so no more like attacking wing or playing from the wings no or your moi. Zaha is more like a winger. Me Zaha Debianya Uruja. Yeah. Your Makinos or no Akonoma Magoda Lujo revise or Bobo, not just a Robbie or Tucheno. It's in the year. We never tell my wife.
The German is our question. We're so bad to Chelsea supporters. They say, we are Chelsea fan now. I also Chelsea signing 2 players out of 4. We are. Why NRB Fisenka Chelsea encore? What friends are Anthony Gordon, Aubameyang, and Rafael Lau? The we to 4 we move 2 for Chelsea.
Me inside forward, so more pretty from the left. Rafael Leao, but Rafael Leao now Musa is the next Cristiano Ronaldo. AC Milan on the winning. I'm sorry, the winning Serie A Player of the Year last year for AC Milan. Yeah, good number of goals. Just that mid-season, Olusu a bit of the consistency. Pierre Aubameyang tried and tested. Anthony Gordon a different profile, more of a number 10. We shall go or share a weekend against Brentford. Yeah, the first goal was super. Or Chelsea and Ukraine, but Rafael Leao for the Premier League untested in the Premier League. Lille to AC. Now AC Milan for better. Almost star player. No, Rafael Leao. Aubameyang them say
Hernandez Rafael
Leao. Leao, player of the season. And when we check player of the season for the Serie A for AC Milan.
Okay, yeah. AC Milan's Portuguese football.
Yeah, Rafael
Leao won this award in 2021 for scoring 11 goals and also
yes. Rafael Leao.
Yeah, the new Ronaldo.
Yes, the new Ronaldo. Zaha, I think the best Crystal Palace player ever. Yes, ever.
There be.
Oh, a Crystal Palace player, yeah. But Zaha the aka 1 year. I want a contract or 29. Aubameyang. I'll prefer Zaha. Now, maybe Anthony Gordon so be kan kwala na Chelsea signing no. Chukwuemeka ne Cesar Kaseda no.
To be called Zaha ne Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, Zaha ne Anthony Gordon. Kai say this time no 30 years is the new 25 because we share Phil Jagielka is 40 but championship Stoke City. Yeah. Ivan Perisic 30, Lewandowski 33, Benzema 34. So unim say na say footballers no omo call many no biano absolutely the examples are enormous. Inti I'll prefer Zaha Anthony Gordon. Leao there I'm say Jesus Chelsea for say to another 80 85 100 thereabouts. I think the best of options.
It is we are looking at Chelsea probably bringing in an attacking forward.
Yeah.
This window, Ansana Aklusi.
Yes, Ansana Aklusi on Thursday. But Aubameyang and then Ombesai another meeting. Even after the incident in Rano, Ombesai meeting and then after any meeting, and Ombe finalize who say Uba Ebenya join Chelsea and I say Ubi still Barcelona.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so Inaki Williams.
Yeah.
And I know.
Yeah, he scored, missed the penalty. He got injured.
That's the concern. That's the concern. But we are just hoping say injury, and the one that will keep him out of the world. We only go no say.
Super good. An angle near very tight.
Very tight angle.
But Nimian so dear. Said Nico Netia said Black Stars. Chairman.
Check it Nico age. On my boy under 29. On the ball Black Sunlight.
There's some now okay.
Chairman,
Atletico Bilbao.
Near man of
blaster.
Maybe chairman man only a free banny and more graduate. And I will say Uncle Bebo under 20. He qualified for a World Cup B and Africa beer. No, Bebo under 20. Sending at the day any Samuel Inkum Emmanuel Ajiman Bedunum boy no. But unfortunately I'm not sure say Karim Zito
Nico quality no. I was routine for thousand.
Yeah, there's absolutely no doubt about that. But me person on Kobo under 20 answer. On one national under 20 no. Na yen hu ni yie. Na yen graduate no.
Ono na ngasa onye na job
that's the problem.
Ohun say he has a chance with Spain.
Okay.
Ohun say per his age in this harden he has a chance with Spain. Ebi ono so twen na ebi Spain na amfa.
Amfa se na ni nua ye na sa
no aba.
But Nico di oni bobo. Nico ni bobo papa. Naki. Okay me Enoch former King Faisal. Ebuando.
Yeah.
Ebuando.
Chairman.
Ade.
I hope say just an interesting coincidence.
A coincidence with the media.
Sana make am say just.
I know be sending me message say obi about 6 years on brother. Now they okasa mama blast am for programs. Wow.
On say that way announcement okasa me can say me fi ase. Say what say I can 6 years no brother. Enti no one shana man for really meanings to it, but it may just be just a coincidence. And maybe a branch no announcement ya otimi akwa kupra. Baby amini obi nya adwini say Nico ni dey so available nko dey Black Stars chairman, there's a place for him. Now say who play say can the Spanish national team 18 years, 19 years, 20. Ansu Fatimi 19, Gavin 19, Pedro 19. But once you have quality enough, there's a place for you for national team. Yeah, so I will choose Nico over.
No, I've not said someone in Mebo. I'm saying say more under 20 no. Unfortunately, Karim Zito Agusa team no. But it would have been the best platform for him. Oguro. Oh, na say team no, ma say team no. On the team the diagram team the go. Under 20 say go. Under 20 go. In Kano national under 20. Eno na proudest national eno na emaya nijie under 20. Chama refi Argentina na Argentina to Angola 19 Angola 201 Argentina 2 that's the same year. Nigeria 99 Ghana 99 Hamza Mohammed Sir Tutu Skelly Issa Mohammed George Blay Rahman Samir J George Owu Stephen Apia
Bashir Gambo
Chama Stephen Apia Peter Forikwe omo nyina bo under 20 yelusu to Spain Javine Ike Casillas nom Bafo Jan near graduating to Theophilus Amuzu Awule Kwe Junior under 29 yeguno no e ho na wo sanka ni koko obobia e ho no bon so we winning the hearts of Ghana because the Black Star no anya careful no mo san be kun carry ho because pressure
that's where you are coming
yes there's so much pressure so establish yourself Ghana for na be pia say who crack captain or national team. It's the best, but unfortunately, in you're under 20 na good into your national team.
Jama, a matter of availability, so available.
Andy, sorry, wapon.
Sana 20 ni ho. Sana 20 ni ho. Sana 20 what dia? I this situation. Mama, anyhow, you know, I brand them so when available. So available nko ananka blaster training ready there. I think so we can pick him over 7.
Yes,
Chairman, me ni obi yadwin 1000%. The chairman in yadwin say, na say Christian as cite example of the Spanish national team. Omo bo European Championship area no. Omo say ato aso ekobo Olympic Games. Pedri Bobi, Gavi Bobi, Ferran Torres Bobi. Omo bo European Championship area no. Omo say akobo the Olympics. Enti say omo ye ni abre say in terms of development, ye ni abre won ho because in football there are 2 stages. Formation period and the performing period. Baby our Blasters agencies here no. We are still forming our team. After nye de some players bi abeka ho a omo experience enti obeka say Blasters ewo at the middle. But se when you abre say national team as o hihia as na team na ewo no. Bukayo Saka so okobo England under 21. Smith Rowe no okobo England under 21. Omunyane they went through a process and san omuba be national team nim. Sa no moye no. Enti se omo ni abra Ishaku Afenejan se bla ese under 20 a qualify for tournament. Sa under 17 a qualify for tournament a oso mbobi. Okay say sika ko no time. Omo fra brand bi buy. Your friend Jimmy Lewle. Recently omo bo European under 21 championship no. Na Germany Africa no. But omo friend e with the same national team. That is how the Germans are doing. Sani ya Tony Cruz Oboya from 2007 ebesi ene.
But me cattle. But okay about those examples. No? So you see the German example. Ne man Llewellyn ne kobo under 21. Look at players who are playing for the senior team. Enti omono a whole nyam tize bebono ha. Baya woman ebo. Yeah, senior team woman ebo.
Agreed.
Oswa Bashiru ne.
Agreed.
Tama Afenejan, your friend national no under 20 bay. At the time we were calling Afenejan, Ghana needed him. Near Hiano. It doesn't matter if you are no more than 20 that. Even at 17 no more be that. But against Nigeria, Ghana needed us Afenejan. We called him. Yeah, be call World Cup. 9 player more under 20. So you're available Kwana. You say the quality bet me a boy. I don't think that there should be an obstruction.
No problem with that too. But
Christian's point, I understand your point. I understand Obi's point too. Obi's point is that fine from a different setting to another setting. It is a chance to play another 20. Easy manner. He warms himself into the heart of Ghanaians.
Exactly.
But they say, no, okay, no, so what no answer can say, in Adamfuno, Zito,
good.
It's the same, baby.
Enti obi be free ni bia no se wa ba na 20 so ma da 17 provide so bobo abrochi o ya de nko ade blasters
no yes I hear na so quality na e dey ba no e ye change the all blaster and the all say ma ba because Nico no quality the guy was wrong.
Yes enu nti na me say Magiatu na say
no so nka so bobo wo
say na I think on say general discussion here. So in the long run that should be the transitional policy. Enu bi ne ye
mo me na congress ho
enu bi ne ye chairman enu bi ne ye e ma blasters e be jane na so no na se o sule o Steven apia o Michael Essien na so mo blasters me folder on kwan de da you efa so be wurem obre ode ana 24 ne bibi special ene hu say de da you ye be hia no enti sa agema badum group no Jonathan Mensah hweko mo fa so anse mo be wurem all the national team enti in the long run sa transitional policy no yemane wo ho se ye blasters no awo at the peak se kudus any pattern na ebo a na se wo fi under 20 no obema I was say the quality available ene Brazil national team no hwe come fa so ma hye no interior young player na se oba I was so modern money kwasoro
you su Brazil no ma no national team mo place am abro mo so
chairman ni nyina the example say betima su because that was how our national team was say na your national team nitie enti edu ba bia yehu say under 17 yaguno under 20 yaguno e mani mema nyina yaguno enti obian yadin ba be hye your national team so in the long run that should be
right.
Transitional policy
Obi unya girlfriend akotoboafo Simin Kanjo say
morning
Doc Simin Kanjo say with Brazil hanya all time was right about Crystal Palace
and right about Crystal Palace
so say 117 goals
yeah right okay modern time
modern day yes Zaha no Zaha we your car because I'm not trying but we are saying power to the
yeah
conformable players I don't go work up okay yeah baba share the 28th ordinary congress of the Ghana Football Association the snippets of Ibeba every president kasa and nsem ni bi ma say Abeba Bontin says to say Access Bank will be the new sponsor of the GAD Division 1 League. Wakasa about television. Anyone says, I mean, how the clubs will address some of the major issues they have complained about. For instance, sponsorships. In terms of, I'm expecting Godogo and Hardwick to raise the issue about more matches. And this is Congress. Say what you have to say there. Clubs, and make your more known. And by Kansas of Football Made in Ghana, every Congress, saying it here, I'll say, the GFS has successfully concluded a $250,000 partnership deal with Access Bank Ghana Limited. That will see the bank come on board as official bankers of the FA and also headline sponsors of the Division 1. I foresee something. Okay. Malcolm will provide 5,000 Ghana City vouchers for all Division 1 league clubs for the next 2 years. So 5,000 for 2 years. And I'm saying, and now 5,000 each year. Other question. Malcolm at the end or say Malcolm will provide 5,000 vouchers for all Division 1 league clubs for the next 2 years.
Yeah, 5,000 vouchers. Malcolm 5,000.
But you are saying 5,000 Ghana cedi
vouchers.
I say,
okay.
Yama voucher worth 5,000.
Yeah.
For the next 2 years.
For the next 2 years.
Okay.
It will be a back.
Aye, club be 5,000. Tibia. Obaso okoto nsuo ni saa ni wane mana ma team ni here no come dey support you omo. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
But me concern $250,000 no say Access Bank are coming on board as official bankers of the FA.
Yeah.
And also headlines for that, which means that the $250,000 gets them both packages. And Division 1 you have 48 clubs.
Yeah.
And the 48 clubs number between 250,000.
Yeah.
Apart from every grand 250,000, in every grand if before 5,000, 50,000.
And to break down this club, you have 10,000 Ghana cedis.
About
10,000.
10,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Division 1.
Yeah.
$10,000 you.
No, 10,000
Ghana cedis.
And like I said, dollars are $10,000.
That been a dollar there, be 250 no.
Now Division 1
because 48 clubs.
25.
Yeah. 10,000 by 48. That's about 480,000 Ghana cedis a season.
It's 250 saying for how many years?
250 no.
Okay.
I was saying you ever see a funny sir because
10,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, there no Premier Accra no 2 million a year no. Clubs need $25,000 from that 2 million. It's better than none.
Chama, onim say Division 1 also na skano kwa ya na sponsorship ni so. Almost on the door so.
Abodoso.
48.
But almost before some play.
Chama,
sorry, the 10,000 is for fuel coupons.
Okay.
10,000 fuel coupons.
Fuel coupons.
Yeah, fuel coupons.
Yeah, club
10,000. Yeah, we'll see
fuel coupons.
Yeah.
Fuel.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I know from January 2023. Yeah.
Now, Sky is it?
Sika na say eno no munya nchiche mu.
Okay.
But well, you be funny sir. The next 4 seasons, every Premier League club ebenya 30 pair of boots.
How many are they?
No games.
No. In this era of kid sponsorship, fine, they good say, offer BB for Oma Omunibino. I just say, Bobby, say, and they be on a kid sponsor. Because on kid sponsor, they be on boots in Kahun. Boots in Kahun, they be on mom boots. Fine, but I'm thinking the clubs need the money more than the boot.
Yeah, I'm saying with the just say FA president Cheche Kakam so wakonya deal baby. Yeah, wakonya deal.
At least a good support for the clubs.
Yes.
A very easy pressure on the but I'm thinking clubs yes go. But 4 coupons no so yeah. Because 4 coupons no about take omo breso. But they say like Oliver Twist, they always ask for more. I also FA need more. But FA they can't share more yeah. And the clubs will go into next season. And Christian, say
$250,000 as official bankers and official sponsors of the Division 1 league. Chamodika can say, entitled to the 2. And it's come the badges are $2 million, $250,000. Chama we didn't papa kokra bitima use can be or ukruma kokra bitima ji we in abosu $250,000 we official bankers of the FA Ghana FA ni nyina can official bankers are as our bankina and almost did the same $250,000 you know a bed of official sponsors of the Division 1 maybe a football that unattractive that is why I went to be attracted that much in Kasani mami we nko ade it should have attracted more but what can you be ni ho te bi nwa kakra bi ansa be so mbia no obagine saa there two Premier League clubs no wey I hope say sikani swadada to wey there ye bom pa say dodo na be ko Division 1 class no honum dodo na enko mo honum mayem fa be 40% pen komo mo na 60% and go into other things that FA no be has eno hia SC Division 1 clubs no ntino deductions no omunye na dodo na maybe be 230,000 be called Division 1 clubs wa ya beti ase mo say the chunk of the money is going to the Division 1 clubs But chairman, I'm young Division 1 clubs no che oji 1 million kra so mo. Oji 2 million kra so mo. Omodoso. O my bay na the second division no 48. Premier no honum. Ba yi premier na teams na ebo the second league no almost equal 48.
But we also just am yen free mo.
Chairman, say no kra obi antiase but you need to take measures. So only class na chi dia. Chairman, you not take any measure bia o. Because the measures you are going to take are going to affect some of them. Tie there o tie omo dia, omo nyintum da. But you need to be very firm, strong. Yeah, can say Nanka Ghana Premier League, yeah, a 18 class, I get to Yantasun 18 class on Kwana, and can A Division 1, Emma Bear 24. Division 1 24. Now, could this $250,000 in our time or more? Obiabenya Cassia than when they are 48. 48, the chairman said, 2 million krana, and so on. So, in their own interest, Amumwa na Division 1 numbers na Division 1 no far too many modos scan so ba osa baby am wono scan about no eswa musa dosu say Africa say obi ampere na chairman obi ampere because this is is going to affect some of them directly omompere da unless you become very firm. I just had a chairman, there be about 48.
Okay, but the minister Ekwe Wakasa, 88 some of the speeches, no, some penny for their two to go, and Minister Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Akasa Diafa, I'll say the Ghana Premier League is not one of the best in Africa.
Mr. President, the Ghanaian League is obviously not one of the best in Africa right now. And most of our Premier League clubs have lost their potency to compete in Africa, in African organized competition. Teams representing us are rarely seen in African Champions League and the CAF Confederation Cups, so-called the money zone. Perhaps because we have not been able to invest more in all aspects of this game, we struggle to attract the fans to fill our stadia. Football attracts all stakeholders in all aspects of our economy, and their contributions are used to promote and facilitate the development of the game. So I usually ask myself, why can't we fill our stadia to support our various teams across the country? Well, I believe this Congress will proffer solutions and ideas to address this situation.
I know you're some of the minister the Tuja. Now, Yanti, your kafa, I am match fixing, or boy, Finabaso, say, Omatimi, I be a dear match fixing.
Time, the juvenile soccer was very vibrant with actions at every weekend, at whether it's at Kutubabi, Dansuman, or Yagaba Kubori, and the rest of it. I wish to request of you to go back to the good old days, to nurture our young ones and develop their talents. Mr. President, numerous matches in our various professional league in recent times were tainted by match fixing, resulting in suspension of some clubs. Whilst that may be unfortunate, but I want to applaud the Ghana Football Association for taking prompt actions and measures to ensure that the perpetrators were brought to justice. It is my firm belief that successes can only be obtained through hard work and fair play, and not through any other means.
Well, anyway, the Honorable Minister and Sema the Tuja, Ghana Football Association, the live stream of the Congress, the Kakrabai, and the Ghana Football Association is celebrating an unpaid tribute to Justice Boys and when you're a baby crow, Papa or pray for a Division 1 league slot on Eskuno, I'm pray by the Nadia, or pray by when you know, this is the Constitution, our pram at the Ghana Football Association 28th ordinary section of Congress, around 28th ordinary Congress, no, and the consumer say, Katokreku na Toronto, Mahu Linford, and the Tinechino, Mahu say, Randy, Dr. Randy, I've been on in Sandy Fansono, Mr. Makado na one in Sabunkum so enti ekoso sa but they tell say Ashanti Gold the seal you know and obi almost say say almost say yedimo tu omo
Chairman, Ash Gold for case no there no cranny me farmer drain cause because
I say in the matter of an application for redress under Article 33 of the 1992 Constitution, sorry. And in the matter of the enforcement of fundamental human rights pursuant to Order 67 of CI 47. And in the matter of an application by Ashanti Gold Sporting Club suing for itself and on behalf of club officials, players, and team officials negatively affected by the decision of the Ghana Football Association Disciplinary Committee dated 16 May 2022. Okay, you try send you binya Ash Gold. I'm paying for Makasa on this matter. They don't want to talk on it. If you don't say, bring it on. Almost say they are ready and they'll go to court. Say they are supposed to enter appearance.
Yeah.
And almost said yeah. Also, no asem no
Ash Gold. Omo exhausted all judicial system. If in their moment
there be also come go cast bomb koi.
Nti no efi de beti magina so asa punish omo feda na because efi mra no fa efa asem nko court abra o exhaust all judicial systems o call disciplinary committee wakwa appeals appeal na nyi ya wako cast Ash Gold exhaust any of them, in fact all of them omo nko premier so efi no actually want to bite her. Ash Gold in trying to seek justice no omo sa to efi ni mra anacha ma onti ase say omo try say okay there asema di omo onti ase no omo ko siki redress no omo sai ato efe ni mra ye ka say na nka Ash Gold akokas ene bia cars kura say bunufo ene de court dia na obetimi ate ase say bia Ash Gold I exhausted all possible avenues awie. Secondly, in the past tegabe hu a ya na class is etito bi achi supporter bi na de efe ni court. So untimi blame air club no that much. But when the Ash Gold nankasa na SU DFE. How many times in a club F na chemra say football in semi fan court. But on countless occasions, you know, clubs nankasa the F in court, the F take action against them.
But say when you can say Ojanfrus Rose can say on what that for he who is down first no for.
He's still a member of the FA. Yeah, demoted but still a member of the FA.
Of course.
So the FA can still sanction them, having go contrary to the laws of their own FA. No.
Well, we're all on one human rights.
Also human rights.
Human rights issue. Article 33 no clearly human rights. I'm saying no now. Official judgments no niam wano ye tietia ni fan who dey so ni fundamental human rights, and it's within the purview of the courts to decide whether certain human rights.
But the FAC and football matters in court.
But President Chese Bebre the court.
So and normal. So last Congress, don't share me say. Wow.
In fact, extraordinary Congress cry no more to me say they are come to me you ready. Dismissal of any member, but evidence was say amount for the court. And now we are near judgment on, and I near seeking the court's opinion on 3 points or missing identity or misappropriation of funds. A simple case of human rights, and human rights goes beyond the Ghana Football Association. Inti yama court no human rights court no enye na adwuma na se court no yitum se judgment no etia omofa ahudie so nko adea. The 1992 Constitution is powerful than any regulation, statutes, any other, whichever 1992 Constitution is so powerful. Into no so they are taking decision. So I court to decide. I have very a very simple.
In the case of the players no call cast na cast more stay no. Can the court also give Ash Gold stay of the punishment given to them?
There is some say human right, almost some human rights. Into the young human rights.
In the case they are related to their demotion.
No.
Omaja to say demotion do omoko.
No.
Omaja to omo person just say in the course of Sadiano, their human rights have been trampled upon. It's your better use a no to make another case. Omu wini where. It's a court assembly.
Article 33(1), where a person alleges that the provision of this constitution on the fundamental human rights and freedoms has been, or is likely to be contravened in relation to him, then without prejudice to any other action that is lawfully available, the person may apply to the High Court for redress. It's a human rights issue.
But human rights issue, the champion of champions. I was like, this 30th season, he has been called off. The game was called off. And Henry Asante Chum, Kasama, watch it, the reason for it.
Such a decision, taking such a decision. Since I communicated date for champion of champions, now the first of all, escorting a meeting and some meeting and this issue came up and the issue about the truth is that since I communicated dates for the start of the season, we have been looking for an opening and a window for the champion of champions. Last season, because has we need the league and the FA Cup and this is a cost split here. Now it's our regulations, where competition regulations. Now I was said now free or send between their starting season because normally I'm a categories. But as I was sworn in Comodidia in 2 clubs for the past 1 week, and the fact to say as I back as I prepare for Africa. Now watch more Akoban say I was saying for taking that unfortunate decision to cancel the match.
Well, my own say anybody been so on social media say if you need champion of champions we need whole trophy. We're gonna say
okay, trophy you want to more.
Sana, I'm not going here. The people say how to vote J, now automatically we super champions. Were they giving any trophy for that?
No, they were not.
Auntie, I don't know big auntie. Hearts of Oak had a statement about Bunting. Obviously, the Accra Hearts of Oak team has pitched camp at the Ashanti region to commence the second phase of our pre-season training program. The team is made up of a 15-man contingent comprising the technical team players and communications team and the backroom staff. We have since arrived at our camp and will have our first training session this afternoon. This phase will last for a 2-week period. During this period, the team will prepare for the 2022 Super Cup, of which we are the defending champions before going into our first Premier League game against the Diana Stars for our first match in the 2022-2023 football season. House Communications. This came before the decision. And I just had to got to change a number of things. Hearts of Oak impending for Kwame Proud Wakasa Achechemu why they pitch camp in Kumasi. But they tell us almost say the fact that there has been a change in this whole program, and it's of course they call the cancellation of the Super Cup and Nadia a bit change your plans. It's almost Kumasi, almost just one bay training or forestry on park no bay training or no pichomo come on Kumasia come some back bomb first match. A lot
of consideration went into that decision making. Over here, we were looking for a place that will be conducive enough, very serene to give the coaches and the players that good atmosphere to get a burst of concentration and good focus. The general public, so that we'll be able to prepare very well. Thank you also. We have our first game over Doma, so that we'll move straight to Doma to play our first game. It was also going to be to prepare for the Super Cup, but unfortunately, if you watch the Super Cup, they are fine. So all of that, it will not distract our focus because one eye there will continue to execute it because we believe that it is the best venue for us to go and prepare.
I know your crowds of folk almost share on my Omachechemu and Semunanity. Come Prado, team no, Kumase. If I don't more just so, They will be here for 10 days. Omo a child room. Jackson Chim's a child room. Send the room.
So Washington
View, yes.
Oh, okay.
Hold on more. It's a little,
little.
A chair more. My person going hard to book.
Yeah.
Now, had to book a say on the year Babontias to on players, on business this season. Transfer wrap up. How almost see a giant better so. Niahe said it. How to book business on my year in this transfer window. No, na yehu ensem. Okay. Enti well saying it here hearts of oak I say one so has say yan can't show be saying hearts of oak I know and new arrivals no yan more kono about free hearts of oak no William Denchi, Patrick Razak, Suleiman Tari and Saboche, Salim Adams, Richard Beidu, Kofi Koji, Manafuma, Larry Smiler, Enoch Ado, Abu Ushau.
How much Abu Ushau come?
Why?
Just one season.
Yeah. Abu Shao, Michelle Sapong, James Sawonu, and Hakim Muniru, and Mohammed Wasiu, Omoye Aruras for. Eti na I say the Omoye Nini. So already agree. I want the dean who be just a free agent. Oh, sir. Eti William Denchi, Patrick Razak, Suleiman Tari, free. Enoch Ado free. Now check there. You won't be is it orange? You be a loan. It is saying no more kind. Abu Shao no, he's been loaned. Okay. Over the number loan. Abu Shao back to Chelsea on. Back to Chelsea for loan. Abu Shao, Michelle Sapon, James Sawonu, and Aras for me na ama loan omo. Ede omo ama other teams. Now Yamra Oma beka team no the vogeja 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 15 players and I have to vote for Eja Omokwan. Now yamsha arrivals no Faisal Bailey, Eric Oforianchi, Kunadu Yadom, Zakari Yakubu, Yasan Auchen, Wisdom Bumakpo, Junior Kaba, Eric Esso, Prince Damai, Gideon Asante, Marvin Osu, and Jonathan Danso. How many players are Omo actually had to forget? Omo Nina part of the Advocate team. Omo di Omani Achi Omo Baba Kumasi, but Omo Joshua Chalkrum. I want to have to forget Omo preseason. No, Yama team na Kwaba. Yama Kwaba say Omo Kumasi, and I'm hoping say Advocate fans and Bama they needed support. Say during training they will go there, cheer them up. Omo mentioning who the kind of support Omo Kumasia. We're going to say go massive support. Kumasi and important. And so Accra Olympics and air crowned the champions of Galka G6. Almost should be come you don't me auntie. Brekum Chelsea. And so we need 4-1 on penalties to be the third. But according to Saint Osei PRF Olympics, Osei tournament I am successful. Or no the tournament I akoye Nemum Osei has a folk and the worst team of the tournament.
Kind of correct. Initially, move cast at top 6, Now, say preparatory grounds for us to, put our teams together. But you can say no with a little effort, able to carry the day. And see management board, playing body, supporting for everybody. We put our heads together and ensure a better couple. The person be a class of free because they were the worst side. I mean, their performance was very woeful. Talk of Chelsea, yes, super. Talk of Midiama, super. Talk of even Bichima. My first one, ND in a goalless now. Super. The teams didn't have more body. Say some had prepared. Became preparation. Media preparation. Recruit Chelsea. They knew some of their signings, up and coming young ones. They were super. Just say because we were also preparing in a way, even though not 100%. But we have someone has to do with say obey. Back together now with the plan at home. I think the plan actually helped us.
Well, I know Oman Flatim Rebia, the rules of the competition allow them to use guest players and say Advocate you should be out to me and internet sema ɔno nso attitude and yɛ try to be remote ɛyɛ congress aso yɛ ni ahwɛ so far major decisions are you take care ɛbɛ game no na the Black Galaxies ɛbɛ free Ghana on Friday for the second leg game ɛbɛbɔ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Nigeria no sɛ ɛyɛ Nigeria ɛna ɛbɔ for CHAN qualifier no CHAN tournament because of Algeria na Ghana you win the first leg by 2-0 and a chance at the second leg okay I just say second leg and also Kosovo Nigeria on here how a team no prepare for ASR tournament no while in the EPL games so said Andy by and Andy games so how ban what can now ko umbo games no so because I'm for be and then EPL and there is also your Benfica playing EPL games no Chelsea bo against Southampton, Leeds ne Everton no nyina ebo of course Serie A na yo Sassuolo playing against AC Milan, you Inter playing against Cremonese, and we want to see a branch here afene who is a new signing of US Cremonese it was a game Roma and Sone AC Monza and Sober Ball in the championship there are games DMV Poker there is a game if a games no a dozen we call League 2 a bit or Nyamiad match League 1 game so there's a League Cup game games for Scotland then you know making and a bet way as I'm not making so we take our bet or bet way you know what I say and what I say was a share matches no now bet way the Atanakese jackpot number 17 games Oje Shana 17 in our writer you stand a chance of winning 16.5 million Ghana cedi Kanitika 165 billion. Abasa sound shebre. Yawo item 13 jackpot. No 13 games. Over here we need 270,000 Ghana cedi. It is a Betway. And also we try www.betway.com.gh. Now we try Betway. We try bet. No Betway say bet responsibly. Say unisika men kobobusi and try bet. Say obisika shoboto men try bet. Bet what you can afford to lose. And only bet to in some aye kachobia. Every bet to aye the original at Donko next level. The premium energy drink. The original